Such a good noise. So worth making. Negative attitude. Hey everybody, as you may or may not be aware, my name is Isaiah and I've been walking across the country for just over 10 months now. Buenos dias. I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and I'm hoping this hotel Wi-Fi gets it up nice and quick, and then it's off for another day of adventure. Oh, I feel so much better. I got to sleep for a solid 10 hours, which you might think sounds like overkill. This big honking brain of mine needs lots of time to dormir. Yeah, I realized that saying to dormir kind of means to sleep. Because dormir means to sleep. But I will fix that when I say dormir next time. Practicing. Hi. Man, I can't tell you how good I feel. I got sleep. Oh man, it just made such a big difference. What is that? Bird crap. Awesome. I don't know if you saw that. But whatever. Can't get me down right now. I slept too good. And Paul here has a lovely yard. This looks fantastic. Idyllic, you know. As a child, I'm sitting on a tire swing. It's just idyllic. Oh, little water fountain. I don't know if that recorded sideways. I think it did. Said now is the time of day where I have to pack everything away and yada yada yada. Everything in the cart goes in a very particular order, and it's the way everything fits best, so I got to do that. Then I got to go on the road. Lansdale is very pretty. Some residential areas are kind of humdrum, but Lansdale has it going on. They got the big trees. They got the old houses, each of which is, relatively unique to each other. I like it. Really, really like it. Okay, plan for right now. Someone reached out and said they wanted to grab breakfast with her and her kids. And I said, sure, it's noon, so it won't exactly be breakfast. But it'll be breakfast for lunch, maybe. And that's my plan, so I'm on my way to Ralph's Corner. After that, I'm headed to Hatfield, which is the last of the 3 boroughs that make up the North Penn Valley. It's been a very picturesque place, I think. Yeah, so I'll head up to Hatfield, and then honestly, I don't know what's next. I think I'm gonna head towards a place called Quakertown and then Easton, but I haven't really looked at what's in between the two. And that's not even set in stone. Pretty common for me to make progress towards a place and see something on the map as I'm sort of scrolling through the next little bit of country, and then I'll do that instead. Welcome to Souderton. I was just sitting on a bench yonder. This guy walked up and he introduces himself and said his name is Dan. Just scratched my nose right there, that's what that was. And he's actually the mayor here, but not to like diminish or anything, but he's like, it's a volunteer position, but I'm just trying to do good and have an impact on the place that his great-great-great-grandfather founded, Souderton, which is pretty awesome. And anyway, and then like he was just like, yeah, that's awesome. And he was like gonna leave, but then he's like, well, what do you do about this? And we just sort of like went into a conversation, and it was awesome. It was just really good to like think about some of the things I've seen, because for whatever reason, again, my head's in a weird spot. So inconvenient being a human and having emotions that don't always do what you tell them to do. Obnoxious. How can someone be looking at something so pretty in... Last time that sort of jilted me awake. I don't know what's going on. It's not bad, I just feel like this passivity, disinterest. It's very odd. It's happened before. It always goes away, so I'm trying to remember that, and that helps a little. But you still feel it, even when you try to look at it objectively. And the feeling is unpleasant. And like the thought of like how to dispel the feeling is like uninterested. You're like, I don't want to do anything. It's odd. It's weird. That is incredible. Not do anything with it.
He does seem to hang out a lot over there in the carpentry area, but
Boy, I tell you what, that is not a bad view to wake up to. Oh, and there's a breeze, and I'm in the shade. It feels so nice. It makes me so happy. I haven't uploaded any footage. Need to. Such a good noise. So worth making. Negative attitude. Especially, I mean, I have no right to have a negative attitude. Look at this. I mean, does that not look like I'm superimposing myself like on like a green screen of American farm life? Just idyllicness. But no, this is where I slept last night. And that is awesome. I'm headed over to Sellersville and then Perkasie or something. And then up to Quakertown. And, yeah, it should be good. I hope. Thank you, farmers. Yesterday I took a picture of the most extreme dual house I've ever seen. It's sort of built like one house, but you can tell it's a multi-home dwelling. But I don't know if I took a video of it, but you'll have to check it out on Facebook. There's another example. Not quite as hardcore. The other one yesterday was extreme. That was pretty good too. Also, a couple just pulled over. Jean and her husband. His name might have been Nick. But they said the best pizza in town is a place just up the road called Johnny Rockets. And they're like, when you get there, we'll get you some pizza. So that is now my plan for the day. Look at these old houses. Oh, love them. I'm glad I'm in the Northeast at this time. It's just perfect. Like, these houses were built to shine in like fall and autumn. I don't know why. It's like they were made for it. The brick, the red leaves, the green lawns. It's just perfect. Leaving Sellersville on the way to Perkasie. I think that's pronounced. It's the next little town. Sellersville was a lot. Really pretty. I mean, look at this. Tell you what, these Pennsylvania small towns and that cloud cover. I'll be honest, when it's hot and you're sweaty and like it's really hard to appreciate anything. You're like, oh, that's pretty. I don't care. I'm hot. Especially since my phone gets hit with the sun rays and it just dies, and the screen, I'll try to pull it out and the screen will get dimmer and dimmer and dimmer and dimmer until I can't see anything. And it's just so frustrating. You want to smash it. So I appreciate the cloud coming out. Really making so I can take all this in. Here's another half house. What is up with these people that can't decide what they want their house to look like? I mean, I get it. You own the left half, they own the right half, but coordinate. Make it look like one thing. All it does now is just make me look at it because of how weird it is. It's not my place. People can do whatever they want with their house. A couple good days ago. It wasn't yesterday, was it? I don't know. A gentleman named Bill came down. He works for Fox News 29, Philadelphia. And we did some interviewing. And then he requested some drone shots. So thank you to the library here in Perkasie, the free library. I'm not sure why it's specified, because aren't most libraries free? But it does say free on the sign out front, for letting me use their Wi-Fi. And I didn't even have to go inside. But I did get a pimple. That was fast. Came on real sudden. I need to find somewhere to not be here. Better than this tree for water protection. So I'm going to see if there's a slight lull, and then I'm going to go over there. Well, that came on quick. Stopped as almost soon as it started. That, wow. And we rolling. I kind of want to get to Quakertown. And I hate skipping stuff, but I don't know. You make judgment calls all the time. Perkasie? Yeah. Perkasie isn't like centrally organized. There seems to be like little boroughs, which is funny because it is a borough. There seems to be little places everywhere, little centers of town. And it makes it kind of tough almost in a way to take it in. Because you have to add so many miles. Which sounds funny to complain about seeing how many I've walked, but I don't know, I might do one more pass through like an area I haven't seen and then get on the road to Quakertown. Unreal. Unreal. When I walk through a town, I like to feel like I've understood it. Saw most of the big things there are to see, sort of come to an understanding of the town. That's hard with big cities and really sprawled out towns or whatever, where it just feels like there's so much to see. Perkasie felt a little like that. I felt like I couldn't just like walk down Main Street and feel like I saw most of what there was to see, arguably. And then maybe walk a few residential streets just to get a feel for it. I felt like there's unique and stuff worth seeing everywhere. And sometimes when that happens, I'm just like, I just have to satisfy myself with a taste instead of eating the full course. So that's sort of what I did, and now I'm on my way to Quakertown. Plus, at that point, I'd only walked like 5 miles, and it's already like 6 o'clock. So at some point, I have to make some progress. I don't know. I think I'm okay with like 10 miles a day, even if it's not in a straight line. But weather is a thing I have to think about. And it's August and July went by really fast without a ton of forward progress. So that's my mindset.
To you. Yeah!
Subscribe.